guys, welcome back to One Shift at a Time. We're here, episode 12 of the NFL Power Rankings. Coming up on that Thanksgiving / Black Friday weekend. We got a whole bunch of football starting today or tomorrow all day. So got to get this done today for the Power Rankings. So let's get right in there. We got number 10, the New York Jets. They're down a spot this week. They're 6-4. They're fourth in the AFC East. They had a tough loss to the Patriots this week, which almost took their 10th spot. Quite honestly, I had to think about that one quite a lot. I did give the Jets a little bit of the edge, though there is some quarterback controversy going there. The coach won't name Zach Wilson as the starter on Sunday versus the Chicago Bears. So let's see how that pans out. Number 9, we got the San Francisco 49ers, and they're back into the top 10 after 2 weeks out. They're 6-4, and they're first in the NFC West. They're on a 3-game heater currently, and Jimmy G he threw for 4 touchdowns, and that's with the addition of Christian McCaffrey. This team might actually start to be dangerous. So far this season, Jimmy G has not been throwing the ball very much. He's just been passing it on, or giving it on to the throw game. But if he can throw some touchdowns like that, they're going to be a little more dangerous, and they've got the team to make a good push. They're going to play the New Orleans Saints on Sunday. Number 8, we got the Tennessee Titans. They're the same spot as last week. They're 7-3. First in the AFC South, and they're fresh off their Thursday night win over the Green Bay Packers. So they most likely look to continue their winning ways as they do take on the Bengals. But I mean, the Bengals are a hit-and-miss team this year, so they could come show up and play. Number 7, and dropping 6 spots this week, we got the Minnesota Vikings. They're 8-2, first in the NFC North. But they got absolutely smashed by the Cowboys, 40-3. They do play the New England Patriots on Thanksgiving, which is going to be a great game. And if the Patriots can win that one, they're definitely going to be on the board next week. Number 6. Still on number 6. We got the Dallas Cowboys, winners of that big game. They're 7-3, second in the NFC East. And as we talked about, they just killed those Vikings. They had 7 sacks. There are so many 3-and-outs. Their defense played absolutely insane, like they have all year, and Dak played his best game. So if they can continue to trend in this direction, I'm going to have to say watch out for those Cowboys. I think they're going to make easy work of the Giants on Thursday afternoon, but that's why we play the game. Number 5, we got the Philadelphia Eagles. They're 9-1, first in the AFC East, and they bounced back from that loss to the Commanders, but I don't know. I would have thought they would have had an easier time with the Indianapolis Colts being coached by his high school coach Saturday there. But they did manage to get the win. It was concerning to say the least, but they will need to have a better game against the Green Bay Packers this week if they want to keep their winning ways going. Number 4, we got the Buffalo Bills. They're 7-3, second in the AFC East. They were third in a bit, but they managed to get back up to second with breaking their 2-game losing streak. They did have a win over the Broncos, which is the Browns, which isn't a huge thing, but it wasn't a loss, as I said. I'm expecting them to have a big win this week over the Lions, so they should definitely turn this around. Number 3, we got the Baltimore Ravens, 7-3. They're first in the AFC North. They're winners of 4 of their last 5 games. And they do have a bit of a weaker schedule coming up, so I don't see why they're not going to continue to pile on those wins as they take on the Jags, the Broncos, the Steelers, and the Browns. So I definitely saw their D play really good at the end of the game. They caused 3 huge turnovers at the end of the game, which were instrumental. So they do take on the Jags Sunday, as we talked about, so I see them winning that. Number 2, and way up, we got the Miami Dolphins. They're 7-3, first in the AFC East, and they're winners of 4 in a row as well. They only lost 3 games in a row, and all 3 of those games were kind of that time where we were, dealing with the Tua Tagovailoa issue with the concussions. So if you're missing your starting quarterback, you're probably going to lose those games. Other than that, they won all their games, so I have good thoughts for Miami. I think they're going to be the most dangerous team in Florida this year. So. And number 1, as you can see, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 8-2. They're first in the AFC West. They're winners of 6 of their last 7. Their only setbacks were to the Bills, and really that surprising loss to the Colts. That one still blows me away that they lost that one. But Travis Kelce, man, he's inserting himself into that conversation for the greatest tight end of all time. I still have Gronk by a little bit, but man, Kelsey's knocking on that door. They look to continue their winning ways as they take on the LA Rams on Sunday. Thanks again, as always, for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love it if you did. Like, share this thing around.